morning, good afternoon, and good evening. Once again, you're welcome back to our favorite platform, Just to Dream. Today, much ado of nothing, we'll be listening to a seasoned scout from West Ham, and he's going to be telling us what he looks out for whenever he goes out to scout for a player. So, I want you to watch this video. Let's see what he has for us today. He has a lot to say. So, if you know where this touches you, so you make amends.
What are you looking for in a pre-academy player when you come to this showcase event?
Well, because of the experience I have, generally clubs are looking for what we call profile. I evaluate that as quite simply: are they good movers? Are they good communicators? Are they good learners, good thinkers? How are they on the ball? And what their structure is on and off the ball. And to be honest with you, I also look at how the crowd is, how the parents are, how their parents react to them, and how they react to their teammates.
Okay. So you're looking for a very well-rounded player typically.
Yeah, ultimately, because I've seen in my time, I've seen some extremely gifted players where the structure off the pitch is not good. They scream and shout at their teammates, and I generally find that if you're a baller, as we call it, majority when I ran teams, the ballers didn't want to train. They just felt I can turn up and train. So ultimately, my son played at a fairly decent level for Fulham, and he said that I know I'm not the best player, but he would always be there to train. He would always be there to put the coach out and help the team, and so he got subsequently signed.
Did you just hear that? I did a lot of scouting programs. Like I studied about scouting. So in one of them, I think it's the Professional Football Scouts Association. It's based in the UK here. We are taught that we need to come to the scouting arena very early. Why? So that you see who arrives early. You see when they arrive, how they react, how they behave, how they react to teammates, what they do, their routine as soon as they arrive. Because all those things is still the discipline. And you heard him say the structure. I talked about the structure in my first episode. Your talent without structure, without discipline is nothing. And he's talking about how good you are on the ball and how good you are off the ball and how good you are on the pitch and off the pitch. So you can see that it's structured into different facets, and those facets are important. It guides a footballer. It guides you to wherever you want to go to. Now on the pitch, we have what they call the 4-5 cardinal point, where you talk about the physical, the psychological, the social, the technical, and the tactical. We already know those ones. Like from their nomenclature, you could tell what they are and what they meant for the player. But you see, off the pitch is a very important factor, because it's just like computer, garbage in, garbage out. Whatever it is the child is facing back home, that's what he's going to bring on the pitch. And if the child is under pressure from the parents to perform, to be a professional player, that the parents, keep pushing him, if he comes to the field of play, you see him express some frustration. And this gentleman here is telling us that what he look out for is he looks at that aspect, and he looks at the parents, which brings me to my last episode, where we were talking about parents, we're talking about social media, we are talking about pushing the child beyond the limits and extreme. Personally, I'm a coach, but I will prefer the parent to push the child beyond limits in terms of their academics more than they are pushing them for football. Because like I said, we always say that football without the education is kind of not working. You must have both of them. For you to be a professional footballer in this modern age and time, you must be educated at least to GCSE, which is in Africa, we call it the WAEC level, the secondary school certificate level, such that you can be a liability to the society and all that. Because if things go wrong, at the end of the day, your certificate is something, whatever knowledge you acquired in the during your education will help you. It will take you to propel you to another level. And like I said in my previous episode, that football has a large platform where you can come, you pick up something nice, carve a niche for yourself, and create an empire out of it. So back to the gentleman who's talking now. So parents, you can see from a seasoned scout, if you look at him, he's wearing a Western badge. So he's saying that these are things he look at because the parents has to play a pivotal role. I was talking on the previous episode the other day. I was talking about how they do it in Crystal. I've seen Crystal Palace showcase. So where you go, you play. They isolate the parents far away where you watch the game, or you can't even interfere with what's happening. And no matter what happens, clapping, cheering, shouting is not allowed. You just have to sit still and watch your child act natural. So I am urging parents, as you're moving on this journey, you have to learn certain things. You have to learn the fact that this child just have to enjoy the game. Let the coaches do the underground jobs and everything, and let the children come out there and enjoy the game. Parents, please do not put pressure on the child, because who knows, your child that you are pushing might have encountered like 5, 6, 7 scouts, but you on that sideline has been hindering the child without knowing, because scouts don't come announced. Any scout that comes announced is not really there to do a job, but because everybody's just going to start behaving robotic. When they come unannounced, they come and see you at your natural state. They see you, how you behave on a good day, and to know if truly you have that attribute when you're not being watched. If you can put that behavior and behave fine. So I hope we've learned something today. At the end of the day, we're not here to scare you. We're not here to create doubts in your mind, but rather we're here to educate you. And when we're educating you, it may look like a whole lot, but have it at the back of your mind that whatever is worth doing is worth doing well. So I want us going forward to behave. Stop interfering with the coach's instructions. If you want to cheer or encourage your child, then let it be moderate. Then don't push the child beyond limits, because it's always reflective on the child's behavior on a match day or in the training ground. You don't know who is watching. Thank you.